Right, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 VSTs that you can't live without. Throughout my whole career, I have used these 3 VSTs so much, I would be scared to know how many hours I've actually used with them. These VSTs will work across any genre in any way, shape, or form. So, we may as well just get straight into it. The 3 plugins I'm going to be going through today is Omnisphere / Keyscape, Kontakt, and Valhalla. So we're going to start off with Omnisphere and Keyscape. Omnisphere is basically a synthesizer that has, I'm talking thousands of sounds. If I open up the Omnisphere bank, you know, let's go into this. There's just sounds, like so many sounds. I have purchased Keyscape and Omnisphere, and I'm not gonna lie, I do use Keyscape a lot more as I do love pianos. In here, there is thousands and thousands of piano sounds from, you know, grand pianos to, you know, Rhodes to wing upright, wing tracked, like there's just loads. I love experimenting with these pianos because some of them just have some cool sounds. One thing that I like about Keyscape is they've, you know, taken a piano and given you about 15 different versions for it. Same with majority of them, to be honest. But when you go down to the bottom, you get Duo, which is basically like 2 things combined. I really like these for top lines and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just, yeah, lovely. Spectrasonics also own Omnisphere, which I do use a lot. As you guys know in previous videos, I use Omnisphere for always my synth bass, you know, the drum and wheel bass. But genuinely, some of these sounds in here, it really depends what you're creating. Like some of this stuff in here is perfect for EDM, perfect for house, drum and bass. I personally recommend this so much because you might not use it now, but you will one day. It's such a good go-to plugin. Going back to it, I basically use Keyscape more than Omnisphere because the piano sounds are just perfect. Right, we're going to move on to the second plugin, which is Kontakt. Kontakt isn't like a sound VST plugin. You don't just download Kontakt and there's sounds. Kontakt is like a hub or like an instrument bank. And this is where you download Kontakt banks and import them into Kontakt. If I open up Kontakt, you'll see. So here are the 1, 2, 3, 6 banks I have installed, and again I use mainly these a lot. Again, you know, in some videos I be using this so much, but this bass, highly recommend this bass. This piano is incredible, this violin incredible, guitar brilliant, and this I've just recently got, so I haven't really used it, so I can't give you my opinion on it yet until I've properly tried it. Kontakt's just a brilliant thing to have, and to then just buy, you know, banks and import them and use them. You can have different variations of Kontakt banks. That's what I love about Kontakt. You know, it's one VST, but, you know, holds, you know, it can hold thousands of your banks. So it is just as simple as importing it and opening your instrument, double clicking, and now you've got access to a bass. If you don't want a bass anymore, just go to the piano. Only thing is, it does sometimes take a while to load. Fucking dog bark it, mate. Yeah, this is a Maverick piano. Again, I sometimes use this more for commercial stuff like house or something. It has that more unrealistic sound, if you get what I mean. But, you know, I really recommend this bank. This bank I genuinely have used for years. Like, that bank is just perfect. It has so much in it, you know. You've got pianos, you've got literally just, and every sound you can use somehow. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's some of these VSTs where you download and there's like 5 sounds you like out of 1,000, but all of the sounds in this you could use somewhere in somewhat genre. The last plugin you just will never ever be able to live without after you get it is Valhalla Vintage Verb. I use this for mixing vocals and for beats, and I promise you, I have put so many hours into this plugin. Like, this plugin changed my life for reverb. I mean it. So let me explain what reverb is to people that don't really understand it. Reverb, the simple terms, is like putting whatever in a hall. When you walk into a church, you hear like it's spacious. That's what reverb brings, is kind of like space to the sound. It doesn't bring echo. Echo is a complete different thing, which is classed as delay. Reverb brings space and width to your melody. Valhalla Vintage Verb, honestly, just it is brilliant. I'm gonna drag in a dry vocal from my vocal collection pack. It's out very soon, and you're gonna hear what it does. Just mentioning the vocal collection pack, I wanted to just bring you onto this section. It is the dry vocal samples. People were asking me, what do you mean by dry? This is me just recording into the mic with the auto-tune on, exported. The other ones are the ones that I've sampled, manipulated to what I like. Let me drag this one in. Change the BPM. So to start with, I'm going to send it to the mixer and let's open up Valhalla. I'm going to show you the vocal before Valhalla and after, and you'll hear the difference. Was last night enough to fall in love? So you can hear with the vocal, it's so tight because I'm in a room, you know, it's got carpet and a couple pads here, there and everywhere. So if I add reverb, it sounds like I just plonked my mic in the middle of a hall. Was last night enough to fall in love? Obviously, that's a lot of reverb, but genuinely, you know, bring it down a bit. Was last night enough to fall in love? And to be honest with you, the presets in Valhalla are actually pretty good. You know, depending on the sound, you know, you get to learn a couple of the presets that would work with certain things. Like there's one in here, the delayed vocal. This is so good for stab mixing. So, you know, you vocal engineers out there, you should be using this. Was last night enough to fall in love? Late drives with me and you. Add some sort of edge to the vocal, and it's brilliant for stab mixing. But for beats, I mean, you can literally just load it up. I mean, I know a lot of people who haven't got access to the presets, so you just open it and just change this about, you know, you can change the mode, the color. I really like 1980s. It gives it more of a brighter sound. The best way to learn plugins is just changing each one of these and seeing what it does, and then you'll get an idea. That's how I learned mixing vocals. I just put loads of plugins on something and changed it to see what it does, and now I know what compression is, you know, EQ, this, that, and the other. I never searched up a video on it. Obviously, now being in the industry, you kind of get an understanding. But yeah, genuinely, this plugin, you once you have it, you will never ever regret it. Right, it's going to be a short video today. I didn't really want to make a beat. I just wanted to show you the plugins that I just can't live without. I'm going to leave a link to every single plugin purchase link in the description to help you find them quicker. I hope you've been able to understand where I'm coming from with these plugins. Download them, purchase them, and you'll get to understand what I'm saying. The vocal collection kit, I keep saying in every video, is so close. I'm just so picky. I want this to be perfect for you guys. I've got a couple more vocals to make, and it will be out to the mailing list that is down below. I'll also be making a video where you can download it about a week after I've sent it out to my emailing list, so it's accessible to you lot who don't want to sign up to the mailing list. But I highly recommend it because you're going to get it early access and there's no fee. I really do appreciate the love and support you've been showing on my recent videos, guys. It means a lot. It keeps me going, so keep showing love and support. Guys, the next video is going to be out very soon, so keep your eyes out for that. Appreciate you guys so much. In a bit.